most people do not know how the systems and the machines that we use and depend on in our day-to-day life work. Well, in the skilled trades, you begin to understand how things operate, how parts fit in together with the whole. Okay, that is empowering. That combats anxiety. That combats the instability of the soul or the questionings that you might have in your spirit of whether or not you are worth anything at all. Hi, my name is Dr. Jacob Imam. I'm the president of the College of St. Joseph the Worker. I'm here today in our timber framing workshop, and I'm going to give you 4 reasons why the skilled trades can help combat our culture of anxiety. Anxiety is a massive issue in our age, and there's not just a panacea, there's not just one cure for the entire pandemic that we're facing. But I want to submit that the trades could be a help in the face of our anxiety-ridden culture today. So first of all, it's just very basic, the financial anxiety that so many people face, that you don't have your own skills and your own productive property to know that you have economic freedom. Not having freedom causes stress, strain, anxiety, right? In the skilled trades, you have the ability to always fall back on in-demand skills, real offerings to people that they need, that they will pay for, and to be able to service them. So that's the first thing. The second is that we live in a very oblique technological age. I mean, most people do not know how the systems and the machines that we use and depend on in our day-to-day life work. It's just a complete confusing mess. It's like magic, right? You don't know how the cause leads to the effect. Well, in the skilled trades, you begin to understand how things operate, how parts fit in together with the whole. That gives a peace of mind. You know, you're not worrying about your car breaking down. You don't worry about a leak in your pipe. You don't worry about the boiler going out. You understand how these systems work. So that's the second way in which the trades can help alleviate some anxiety. A third is just the transientness of American society leads to an instability in our own soul. An instability of place leads to an instability of soul. And where so many of us were born and raised, well, that's not where we now live and work. But with the skilled trades, there is a rootedness that is on offer, right? The building needs to be built here. The home needs to be erected here. It can't be outsourced to Mexico or to China. There is not only a stability in career, but also a stability in place. Well, that enables you to then lean into friendships and relationships that have longevity to them and stability to them, that charity gets to grow and mature in a way that it gets cut off from and stunted the more and more we bounce around. And with that stability comes peace. Now, another one that I'll offer to you, a fourth way in which the trades can help combat anxiety, is knowing that we are truly effective, right? I mean, so much of anxiety today comes from a felt sense that I'm not really needed, or that I'm not really providing a difference, right? That I'm not really making a difference in anybody's life. And we feel that, or something, even if it's not true, when all day long we're just in front of our computer, we're manipulating spreadsheets, or we're producing documents, and at the end of the day, the laptop closes and the world around us looks the same, right? Now, that's a pretense that you're not worth anything, but those pretenses begin to matter at some point. With the trades, there is the enviable ability to step back from your work at the end of the day and see a tangible difference in the world as a result of your labor. Now, that produces a sense of worthwhileness, that you are actually needed, that you are wanted, that you are giving something to somebody that they require. Okay, that is empowering. That combats anxiety. That combats the instability of the soul, or the questionings that you might have in your spirit of whether or not you are worth anything at all, because you can see the proof of your worth there. So these are ways in which I would submit to you are worth considering about the trades, and why and how they might be able to tackle this pernicious and all-encompassing problem of anxiety in our culture today. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you're interested in learning more about the College of St. Joseph the Worker, look in the description below for a link there, and I'll see you when you tune in to the next one.